Hello, fellow Vaultures. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 47, which originally streamed live on Twitch. So to recap, 2 streams ago, at the very end, I got wiped. Entirely, completely, and utterly wiped by infestations. And last stream was a long recovery, recovering from the wipe, but also filling up the research tree here and getting everybody in what I would call meta armor. Or closing in on meta armor, I should say. The aim for this stream, as mentioned in the pre-stream announcement, was to try to fill up the gene modding. So, to quickly analyze what we're missing for the gene modding, we already have all the injector pumps, we already have all the sim drives. We have 2 dialyzers, and what we're missing is genome stabilizers. And we got the genome stabilizers last, for the last set of gene modding that we had, because they're kind of rare. So we need 2 genome stabilizers, which would be 10% each, 20% total. We have a macro thermometer. We have the mucus inducer, so that allows for max abilities up to 5 rather than 3. We have the retractor, and then we have a 1 of 2 centrifuges. So we need a centrifuge and 2 stabilizers, and I believe that's all we need. Yeah, which isn't so bad to try to find. Another thing that I wanted to quickly go over before I really start is the explanation about bug proofing, because I got a remarkable amount of YouTube comments, and I don't think people fully understand it. So the only way to truly bug proof in vanilla RimWorld is to freeze your base lower than negative 17 Celsius. That's the only way, or to remove all overhead mountain. Now, the thing with overhead mountain, we can't remove it all, right? We'd only really be able to live here, so that's a non-starter. So the only way for this base specifically to be truly bug-proof is for every single area that has overhead mountain to be negative 17C. And there was a lot of comments that were like, hey, what if you made it really cold around your gene modding? Or what if you made it really cold around your barracks and stuff like that? So the way the infestations work is if you, and this actually happened, if you recall back, actually, Shield, I'm looking at you, recall back to Origins of Magic. The way infestations work is if you have a single tile that is a valid spot for an infestation, it becomes the anchor point for the entire swarm. So if you have a single tile anywhere in your base, which allows for infestations, and let's say you get 100 hives, anywhere around that single tile can spawn the hives. So in Origins of Magic, I was trying to bug-proof myself, and I had a single tile of overhead mountain revealed, and Shield with Twitch Toolkit bought an infestation and spawned, I forget what it was dozens of hives because of a single tile. My point being, then unless we fully bug-proof the entire base, 100% every single tile, there's really no point in doing half measures, because any amount of half measures, and you're still just going to get infestations everywhere, if there's a big enough threat. So if I bug-proofed, for instance, the gene modding and made it super cold, and we only got like 10 hives, okay, maybe they wouldn't spawn in there. But if we're getting 50 hives, they're going everywhere, because there's only enough space for them, you know. So I just wanted to cover that, because I got like, 10 comments about it, about people not really understanding why it is utterly, completely pointless to partially bug-proof, because it wouldn't protect you at all. It would do nothing. Either it's 100% or 0%, nothing in between. So we had voted twice to not do bug proof. I guess I could poll for that again in maybe like 10 minutes or so, just to see if you guys think differently. But if we're not going to go with 100% bug proof, I'm not trying to bug proof at all. So we're picking up with a well put together base. We redesigned the barracks here. We did a lot of base demolition to sort of free up space. I'm actually planning on demolishing even more walls once they're up. We had found that the legendary uranium breach axes are absolutely amazing at wrecking walls, so that's been really fun to watch. And I'm going to be leaving it up to you about priorities. Now, another thing that I said in the announcement was polling about threat scale. So at some point soon, I'm going to poll you all whether or not I sort of crank up the difficulty a little bit more. And could that result in us getting bug wiped again? Yeah, it could. it almost is a sure thing, I would say, but that's fine. That's part of the fun of this, I suppose. So what I'm trying to do now is just to load up some junk we don't really need to free up space in the base, because the base is getting rather full, and launching that to neighbors or, I don't know, nowhere, and hopefully just getting random stuff back. I'll even send a low shield pack that is damaged enough that no one's going to wear it. Yes, so if we did fully bug-proof, I could explain that. Basically, the way it would look like is I would create walls all in here to remove all the overhead mountain in this tile, and then put the farms in here, very, very, very few farms, but the farms in there, and then freeze everything else in the base. So we would be a lot more heavily reliant on hunting for calories, or trying to get everyone with like nuclear stomachs or something equivalent. Some of us have redundant stomachs, which means, you know, we don't eat at all. So it's entirely possible that we fully bug-proof, and what that would look like is just to go to vaults to hunt for ancient coolers, and then to grow a very little amount of food in here. And probably even reduce the amount of... Well, I'm just down to 3 horses, so that's not so bad. We culled a lot of the unwanted animals there. In fact, it is pretty nasty in there, so I'm going to clean that up. But I will be putting up a poll for that soon, if you guys want to change your mind. The other thing I could do for the destructive redesigns is open up the refrigerator area a little bit more. There's a lot of like double wall and triple wall vault segments in this vault, and we can definitely make it larger. Launch to random. So how's everyone doing? Let's get all those locust armor. Another thing I could do for chem fuel is to try to cut down as many trees as available to me. So I'm going to be polling for new priorities in, let's say, just 3 minutes. Or perhaps even before that, I will poll again, now that I've fully explained the bug proofing, so that it's hopefully understood by you all. I'll poll that first. But I want to keep playing DJ. Alright, there's that poll. And then once that one runs its course, I'll poll for priorities. Don't cut the animatry. That's probably wise. In fact, you know what would be really wise is, for me to build walls around it, so that if I do end up getting something like alpha beavers, the alpha beavers can't eat this either. And that way, if I accidentally trigger a cut for it, we can't cut it because it's behind walls. And our guys, well, actually, some of them can phase through walls. Oh, by the way, Sven, or Matt, and Glitch, thanks for the bits. Don't worry about being late. You're probably my most consistent viewer. So it looks like the nodes are still winning, but you got a few minutes left to vote up there. Whether you think we should... Oh, nah, it's tying up. I'm happy to do it either way. Oh, so more things that we have yet to do is silos here in the cryptosleep casket, which we could pop out, and then also Kilgore. Kilgore went wild, and we don't have anyone that is capable at animal taming to bring Kilgore back into the fold. Also, we don't have any empaths or anyone with powers that would allow it. So that's another thing that we're probably going to want to do at some point, is to get Kilgore back, because Kilgore is a wild lady. So Zayla's out in 1 day. Icarus wants age reversal soon. Icarus is one of our, like, super soldiers. Just maxed out and all. So it'd be good to get Icarus in and out quickly. My calories and food seem to be pretty good right now. We've been hunting, so we have a lot of things that don't need butchering at the moment. Oh, that's cute. I'm very glad that no one's going through the gene modding, because they would have just died. So, let's flick on all of these to fill the batteries back up, which sucks, because I really wanted to conserve chem fuel. One of the things that we lost during the infestation was the chem generator, so we're not getting that back. That was weird. I thought I'd turn these on. Yeah, that's a good point. Let me destroy this. This is a footprint outside the base. We sort of made allowances for Larry, because that's just goofy. It's not strategic or anything. But, yeah, let me remove the uranium walls, because that is a footprint outside the base. It's against the rules. Another thing I realized is, I had added in a new mod for more mechs, and they aren't allowed in the stockpile, so that, that mechanoid over there doesn't know how to path to us. What is going on with these things? Why are they, like, can't turn on? Power output 0. Let me try to uninstall them and reinstall them. They're all connected to cables. They're just being weird. Yeah, I think they just need to be uninstalled and reinstalled for whatever reason. I can't explain it. But that seems to have fixed it. So I've explained multiple times why we can't immigrate to a new vault. When you attack a new vault, or when you travel to a new vault, as chat has explained to you, it's a tiny map tile. It's not a normal size map tile. It is like half or a quarter of, or maybe a third of this or something like that. I don't know exactly the dimensions. But in either case, they're way too small for us to live there comfortably, which is why it was not something that we've ever considered. Alright, so what should the main priority be for the next hour or so? It looks like you guys didn't want me to bug-proof, so we won't be doing that. Another thing I realized is I hadn't actually... Oh, stop. I hadn't told them to not repair. Macho, what's going on with you? Everyone died, and you're paranoid, so you're very upset. Copy that. And now you're binging. Okay. You're binging in Ambrosia. I could probably stop you from binging Ambrosia really easily by just building that there. Ooh, legendary locust armor. I like the sounds of that. Alright, let's get the... a wall to stop him from binging built. And give Guero and Noob a rest, because I don't want them going mental broken on me from asking them to do too much. So I'm just going to nudge all of my walls around. I even might do significantly more redesign, because I don't care about the durability of the internal vault walls. They're not something that we're really relying upon for defense. So the batteries are recovering slowly-ish. The battery banks have been left empty. That's something that I'm going to try to do as much as I can, is to use powers to knock out mechanoids in the future, so that we can shred, or we can load these massive mechanoids into the batteries. All right, it looks like getting gene modding components is far and above the most popular decision, so I'm just going to call that one early and reset the timer. So head to sealed vaults. You got it. Oh, I forgot about this prisoner. We will continue to interrogate you. Wait, this is part of a quest. So probably not interrogate her, because interrogations sometimes end up with us killing the interrogatee, and that would be unfortunate. So Guero, Addy, and Noob are going to head to the new vault. I don't think any of them are... No, Guero can do science. Okay. But Addy, I believe, is a night owl, so she's on a slightly different schedule. Whatever. We'll have her go anyway, even though she's a night owl. Man, those things shred for a lot of material. Macho's still trying to binge. He doesn't know how to get to the ambrosia because I outsmarted him. Alright, they're all up. So let's launch. Before we launch, I'm going to make sure that Noob and Guero has their needs met. Yeah, they both could use a quick meal, I think. I'll have Addy top up her meals as well. Okay. Heading to the new vault. With the Smash siblings. Give them a little bit of packaged survival meals, and they're off. Shagan, once you're done cooking, I have a task for you. So these guys are going to go, let's say, to the west vault. You're a he this time around. I know, it's confusing. So there's Emeke. Creepy breather, industrious, tough. Good at fighting. A little annoying to be around. Powers is super jump and audacious, so can't be told what to do. Alright, let's get in here. Poke around a bit. And then once I have added everyone possible from this vault as an option to be added, I'll have you all decide whether or not we're keeping any of them. So you can phase. And the reason I phased is so that I can get Emeke to start bashing the entrances. But given the 3 incredibly high quality weapons that we have, we should be in there any second now. So Zayla's out in 1 hour. That means Icarus, I'm going to put you in. Where's Icarus's bed? Oh, here it is. Which shouldn't be. This should be Addie's bed. So where was Addie's old bed? This is Icarus's bed. Because obviously, he can't go into a pod bound to Addie. Alright. Age versal it is. The circular vault is a really cool layout, but it's very useless too. Because you can't, it's really hard to utilize space. And here's a quest. 11 turrets and 1 pirate defend a doomsday launcher and a side trainer. That sounds like a Zayla task. So I'm going to send Zayla alone to it. Zayla, of course, can go invisible when she wants. No one will see you. You're so pink, you burn their retinas. The axes are insane. Yeah, they do so much damage. Considering these doors are 20k, anything vanilla RimWorld will get shredded in seconds by those axes. They're just so absurd. Infinite Alaska, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So the new gal, Emma K, should be set on travel so that she can eat too. She's not starving yet. And we'll keep breaking in. This door has hydroponics behind it, so I don't really need to go north, I don't think. So where's this doomsday launcher? Way out that way? Yeah, I'll go for it anyway. It's a little out of the way, but a doomsday launcher is always fun to have. So Zayla. I'm going to have Zayla bring a horse so Zayla can get home quicker. So dead dodo. Zayla. 6 fine meals. That should be fine. Now my chem fuels, yeah, it's going bye-bye quick. I'm going to make chem fuel from wood forever. And then another thing I have to do is to continually call in bulk traders from A Shielded Tribe, and hopefully they'll sell me chem fuel or wood or other things that we can make into chem fuel. All right, Zayla. Trade caravan, bulk goods. So I'm invisible. Tail is dead. And I'm gonna go into just grab the loot and leave. Easy peasy. I'm gonna let these guys grab a little R&R. And pop every door open. I like how Addie knew exactly where the beds were. One thing I might want to do is to either load these... Yeah, let me load these nanites up real quick. Because otherwise they go bye-bye. I could try to power them up so they don't decay, but it's easier enough to just load them and store them back home. Alright, so here's Zayla. Grabbing the side trainer. Oh, no, just pick it up. And pick up the doomsday launcher. She's invisible, so it's not like she's going to get messed with. She has 2 jump packs. She's got locust and regular. So I think she'll be fine. So this layout here doesn't have anything we need. It only had a gene tailoring pod. Oh well. Alright, so Zayla's sticking around, waiting for the... Okay, Dead Dota has joined her, and they're headed home. Good. That was easy. Maybe make him feel from defeated foes? Yeah, the mood debuff wouldn't be nice, which is one of the reasons why I hadn't really planned on doing that, because I didn't want to suffer the wrath of a bajillion butchered humanoids. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So now we have enough storage for all those new nanites once they get them moved. Oh, Zayla ran out of food because she's not set to travel. Alright. Well, this... I guess we can, in the future, what we could do is we can skip the circular vaults because they don't have the resources we need. What we need is we need the vault design that has the 2 doors up north. Those are the ones with the genome stabilizers. God, where is all my rice? These horses are eating it all? It's hard to believe, because this... I guess we just did get a harvest of a few hundred, but... Quite the struggle bus to try to keep the rice up. Just use solar panels inside, it'll be fine. Yep. Legendary locust armor. Yet again. Okay, so these guys are all starting to wake up. Let me explore around a little bit and then bash the doors that I need to bash. So what we need to do is we need to find some batteries so that I can power up doors. There we go. Guero, come hack this last pod. And then move this battery here. And then this one here. Caravan is detected to come mess with me. Not that worried. Alright, so down here we've got... Pipeline Junction. Marine helmets. SMG charge rifle. The broadcast station. A bunch of wood that I'm probably going to want to bring. Some chem fuel stores. Up here... I don't even remember what's up here. Let's go check. I think it's the bedroom. The, like, very fancy bedroom. And a lot of meals. Come on, leave the door open. There we go, yep. Okay, so everything that we want to ship home, we'll start stockpiling in this area to make it faster. This is not going to include steel. Zayla is half a day away from home. Our guys are finally moving the nanite serums. Took them long enough. I like your concept for infinite energy. Just put a sun lamp next to solar power panels. Ignoring the fact that, you know, efficiency is a thing. Other than that, yeah, totally would work. And the bulk goods trader. Oh, no, this is an orbital bulk goods trader. That could be really, really good. That could be a lot of wood. So they have got meat for us, but we're pretty topped up on meat. I'm actually going to sell some of the steel. I'll sell like 2,000 of it because we just have so much of it. And buy the wood. Yeah, that's about it. These guys showed up with, oh, I'll buy straight away chem fuel too. And advanced components. Okay, that'll work. Most of it landed outside. Annoying, but we'll move it. Okay. Supply crate, touch it down. Oh, weird. It did not use my drop-off spot. Let me try to set up a new drop-off spot. So the supply crate that we sent has another vanometric, which is awesome because we need the power badly. A skill trainer for construction and advanced component. Cruzio, thanks for the resub, by the way. I think I am going to bring these containments and send the Gene Tailor pod as well. And then break the Gene Tailor pod when we're there. So this got hacked, and this is in the process of hacking. So Guerrero, how about you open up this pod? And then I'll have you decide whether we're keeping MK or Maker. So Maker, chemical interest, fast learner, intellectual, very high crafting. He can spit acid out of sacks in their chest. So he literally spits acid. Okay, cool. And he's a crybaby. He likes to tantrum. MK super jumps and is audacious. And she is tough, creepy breather, industrious, shooting, melee, construction, social. Are we keeping either of the new Vaultures? Yes, no. Keep in mind that if we keep them, we have to kick someone else out. It's person for a person. We have a max pop of 13. Guerrero, let's hack for the next broadcast location. And MK is already hiding in her room. That was short-lived. So that Vanometric's helping our power grid considerably. I like it. Oh, another thing that I could actually do is to stick the Vanometrics in here next to the geothermal. And that gives me a reason to use this, like, hallway. So I'll start to do that. They all might be lost in a fire, so there is a bit of a risk, but I'll take it. I like risk. Do we need more small turrets? I think we do. So let me take 1, 2, 3, 4 small turrets and the ancient point defense in case it breaks. So we have another vault site here. That's actually pretty close to where we are. And back home we have a psychic droner for a high psychic droner. That's rough. We don't have anyone that could tame a wild man. No, not yet. And neither of these people are particularly skilled at animals. You need a taming of at least 7. Why is there a shuttle parked outside the vault? Our vault? Oh, yeah. This is for Vlad Lena. I forgot about Vlad. Let's go toss Vlad out. We were protecting, so it's this quest here. God, where is it? I have so many quests. This one? Yeah, it's this one. Architect Arms, Tech Prof Persona Core, Glitter World Meds, and Uranium to protect Vlad Lena. So I guess we're about to come into a giant windfall of supplies. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Taking a look at the research, I'm going to pivot to Johnson Tanaka drives and just use the Tech Prof. Instantly getting it. Bing! And then go back to the reactor. So So with an Architect Arm, that would be probably pretty good for aggro to have. Although aggro is about to have a mental break, so I'm going to hold off on that for now. You don't look at the top because MK and Maker are going to get ditched in a second. We're not keeping them. Zayla's finally home. And that's the last batch I'll make for a bit. 1,000 chem fuel seems decent. Okay, we have Guerrero. We'll tack these supply containers if they're worth it. Open up the pipeline junction for more chem fuel as well. Silver and ill. Is there any way to control where the trade ships go? Yeah, I have an orbital trade beacon in here, so they should land in here. The only reason sometimes they don't is they're out of space because I'm storing my my silver here as well. If I didn't want to do that, I could uninstall the steel mortars, but I don't care that much. So once we're done hauling everything, we'll be set to go. We're almost done. So I did call in a bulk goods trader, and they just haven't shown up yet. Very slow. And Masterwork Locust Armor. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I think we're all set. So what we're going to do is MK and Maker are going to get loaded first and gifted to someone random. And then set load our people, meals, chem fuel, everything else. Yep. And we're going to head home. New poll. What should we do? We hit one vault. Figured I'll ask if you want me to continue hitting other vaults or do something else. So aggro is now trying to binge. He seems to be visiting graves instead. These guys are all loaded up, and we are going to slingshot home. And the location kind of worked. Kinda. That's a fun noise. Alright, Alright, aggro's been binging on Ambrosia a bit. One really easy way to stop that is just to slap down like a wall here. Once he's outside. Hang on, shaking. And then we'll just have to eat nutrient paste until he's done. Faction bombardment. Cool. Two factions are blowing each other up. I love it. So we no longer really have a hospital here or our biosculptor, so I'm replacing the silver with steel. Looks like I'm going to do a runoff here because it was so close. Searching more vaults and questing came really close to one another, and then not only that, but we also have a faction bombardment that popped up during that poll, so, you know, maybe you guys want to change your minds. Up to you if you do. Oh, Zayla, don't do that. So the idea for this room is for this room to be a crafting room. So I'm going to make a new fab bench. Oh, and it looks like I am just about out of advanced components, so that's going to take me a second. But a new fab bench up there. And to move the crafting room there, and then this could just be like power generation or other. And here comes my bulk goods trader, finally. So slow. There is no such thing as an ancient fabrication bench. The ancient workshop isn't a fabrication bench, so the way it is I'm trying to keep everything as ancient styled as possible, but it's not always possible. So in the case of the fabrication bench, that's the only way to make like locust armor and things like that. There aren't alternatives. The bio batteries and new power cables? They do, but they're also empty, so they don't. Not yet, at least. Aggro still binging. I'm not leaving them here. I'm going to be moving them again. It's not their final location. Okay, Aggro's done binging, so we can get rid of this wall, get access to our kitchen again. I'll give you one more minute. It's a pretty close tie. If it's an actual tie, I'll flip a coin. Yeah, every vote matters when it's this close. Absolutely. Actually, I don't want them breaking that one. Poor Eric here is like, dude, why'd you bust that? In fact, I probably didn't even want to break this one. So I'll put the wall back. Busting it is by 1. Alright, I'll give you some options here. So we have a component mining site, faction bombardment. And I think those are the only 2 sites. Oh no, we also have a item stash. So this item stash up here has a field hand and a pain stopper. Where to go? It's up to you. Maxu, thanks for the resub. And Gretis, thanks for the follow. And Viper for the way overdue bits. Cheers. Give you 2.5 minutes to vote on this. So how's my power? Nice. It's going up. What the heck is this? Cool, it's power cables that don't exist. My favorite kind. I guess I never traded with the bulk goods. So thank you, War Merchant, for reminding me. Guerrero is starving, so let's have you stop bashing. Addy, I'm going to have you stop as well. And have Noob pick this up. So I'll just hide the weird cabling that I couldn't explain. So we need 13 of these. I have 11. So I'll be moving these. And then building some extras. Oh no, aggro. Oh, wow. I was like 1 tile away. Oh well, snooze and I lose. It's my fault. Yeah, ghost cables. It's too spooky for me, man. I'm going to sell the cheaper nanites. No, actually, let's sell the more expensive nanites. 1 cheap, 1 expensive. Nothing like a 90-cent revolver. You know, you're getting a real good deal when they're giving them away free. They've got, like, nothing for me to buy. This sucks. Fine. So the reason why I was selling nanites is so that I can break down this gene tailoring pod and then free up... Now I freed up enough spots to actually store it. Because the pod itself has, should have nanites in it. That gene tailor pod didn't. Oh well. What is Yoda wearing? Just a little sweater. Keep himself nice and warm. And you guys obviously want faction bombardment. Cool. I am going to head there very soon. I'll head there in the morning. Provided there's time left. 10 hours left. Ooh, that'll be tight. But alright. We'll head there in the morning. Who is Yoda wearing? I have no idea. Louis Vuitton. Let's go with that. So here's the new fab bench. We're just going to copy and paste over the crafting queue And then that frees up space to put, let's see. I want this emanator to cover most of the crafting room. So I'll put it maybe right here in the door, right there. All right. So how much longer do I have? 4 hours? All right, let's get loaded. Guero. Well, I guess I need to figure out who I want to send. I guess I'll send Zayla, Aggro, and Guero. Oh, I have wait for one more person. Macho, you come join me. And that's $2.99 out of 300, so I'll bring 3 meals. Someone's gonna go hungry. Get them underway. So let me update. I did the bombardment. What mod allows for interrogations? Vanilla expanded ancients, but you need to have the isolationist meme. If you do not have the meme, it will not work. Thank you for tuning in to the Vaultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch April 10th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my community on Discord, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.